Hey sis, sorry, but we need to cancel the wedding.
Huh? Emma, did something come up? Okay, but that's pretty sudden. Did something happen?
No, it's not like that. I mean, cancel the wedding entirely.
What? What do you mean, cancel the wedding entirely? Emma, this isn't funny. The invitations went out weeks ago. What could possibly be so serious that we'd need to cancel everything?
Sorry, but Ryan isn't going to marry you anymore.
What are you talking about? Ryan isn't going to marry me? Did you talk to him? When? Why would you know this before I do?
Well, face reality. I'm way cuter than you, sis.
What are you trying to say?
You still don't get it even after all this? You're so dense, sis. I thought you were supposed to be the smart one in the family. I'll spell it out for you since I feel sorry for you. Ryan wants to marry me instead.
What kind of weird joke is this? Another one of your fantasies? Emma, you've had crushes on my boyfriends before, but this is different. Ryan and I are supposed to get our marriage license tomorrow, and the wedding is next week. So what are you talking about with this nonsense? I know you've always looked down on my appearance, Emma. Actually, you look down on everything about me. So maybe you're just jealous that I'm getting married first. But I think you are the one who needs to face reality. This fantasy of yours has gone too far.
Fantasy? Seriously, you're really hopeless, sis.
Hopeless? What do you mean?
That you still don't understand the situation. Ryan and I are dating. You really hadn't noticed? And Ryan said he doesn't want to marry you after all. He wants to be with me. You're just not good enough for him.
You're joking, right? Emma, even if you have feelings for Ryan, he would never. We have a whole life planned together.
Had a life plan together. Past tense, sis. Ask Ryan yourself. We've already decided to move in together. We probably won't see you for a while, but when we get married, I'll let you know.
I'll ask Ryan directly, but if this is true, I never want to see you again, and I don't want any contact. Don't ever come near me again. You've always done horrible things to me, but this would make you truly the worst person. How could you do this to your own sister? Don't contact me ever again! What's going on? Emma contacted me saying you want to cancel the wedding. That's a joke, right? Ryan, please tell me this is some sick prank she's playing.
Well, yeah, that's kind of how things turned out. Sorry?
Sorry? That's all you have to say? Sorry? Ryan, we're supposed to get our marriage license tomorrow morning.
But we can still cancel the wedding, right? I mean, it's not like we're already married or anything.
Cancel the wedding? Ryan, what is happening to you?
Honestly, I was thinking that marrying you didn't really feel right, and then Emma kind of swayed me. Emma says she likes me too, so we thought we'd live together.
What kind of man are you? How can you be so ridiculous? Emma is my sister. She's an idiot sister who always goes after my boyfriends. But you're just as bad for taking the bait, especially right before our wedding. Why couldn't you have told me sooner?
I didn't know how to bring it up, okay? Emma doesn't get angry like this, which is another thing I like about her. She's so chill about everything. No drama, no stress. I just want to be free from you, you know? Anyway, we're moving out, so see you later.
Whatever. You're both absolutely the worst. You deserve each other. Two irresponsible children playing house. Don't you dare show your faces in front of my family ever again. Go wherever you want. Goodbye, you irresponsible man.
Hey there! Sis, how have you been?
Excuse me? Who is this?
Come on, don't be so cold. There's no way you'd forget about me. I know it's been a while, but family is family, right? I'm your cute little sister after all.
Cute? Sister? I don't have a sister.
Huh? This is Sarah Miller's number, right?
Yes, but my sister disappeared 2 years ago. I've already erased her from my memory. That person is dead to me.
Oh, come on, sis. Are you still mad about that? That was 2 years ago. You're being too sensitive. I'm shocked that you're still holding a grudge. How have you been?
That's none of your business. We cut ties 2 years ago. What do you want? Actually, I don't want to hear it, so never mind.
Hey, that's way too harsh. Your cute little sister contacts you after so long, and you're ice cold. I've missed you, you know. I've missed our family. If you keep being so cold, your next fiancé will dump you too, you know.
I don't want to hear that from you of all people. Did you forget what you did 2 years ago?
Oh, right. We actually got married. Ryan and I. It was kind of awkward, so I didn't contact you until now. But I'm thinking of coming home soon, so looking forward to seeing you again.
Congratulations on your marriage, but what does that have to do with me? And what do you mean by coming home?
To our family home, obviously. You're still living at home, right? I figured you'd move back in with Mom and Dad after everything happened. I haven't been in touch with Mom lately, and it's awkward, so could you tell her for me? I want all of us to be a happy family again.
A happy family? After what you did? You're not part of our family anymore. And I don't think there's anywhere for you to return to.
What do you mean? Mom and Dad would never disown me. Well, whatever. I was going to surprise everyone, but I'm actually 8 months pregnant.
What?
So I'm planning to come home for my delivery. So let's raise the baby together.
What are you even talking about? Raise the baby together? Are you insane?
You used to like Ryan anyway, so this works out perfectly. Wouldn't it be fun to help raise Ryan and my baby? Having your ex-fiancé living with us would be amazing. It's like we could all be one big happy family. Well, Ryan isn't really useful anymore, and honestly, I don't need him, so I might give him back to you.
What are you talking about? A home birth? How are you planning to do that without hospital approval? Do you have any idea how dangerous that could be?
Well, we'll figure it out. I'll leave that stuff to you and Mom. Thanks. You are always the responsible one, so I know you'll take care of everything.
Will you stop this nonsense? You're a stranger to us, so what are you talking about? I'm not taking care of anything for you.
How angry are you? This is getting on my nerves, too. I'm trying to be nice here and include you in my life. Just let bygones be bygones about running away with your fiancé 2 years ago. I'm coming home to have my baby, so let's be close sisters again.
Come if you can.
I'm coming, so wait for me. I was being considerate by contacting you first. You're not grateful at all, and it's pissing me off. Ever since we ran away, Ryan hasn't gotten promoted and had to change jobs. His salary hasn't gone up at all. What a useless guy I got stuck with. Turns out he's not as ambitious as I thought he was. You have terrible taste in men, sis. Too bad.
Who was it that stole that man and ran away bragging about it?
Whatever. Anyway, I'm coming home. Let's all live happily together again.
I refuse. If you think you can come to our family home, go ahead and try. You're going to be in for a surprise.
Sis, where are you? I'm calling you, but why aren't you answering? I've been trying to reach you for hours.
Huh? Why should I answer your calls in the middle of the night?
Middle of the night? What are you talking about? Are you living with your schedule all backwards?
Ah, there's a time difference.
Huh? Time difference? Anyway, I'm at the family home now, but the car parked here is different, and so is the nameplate. Mom and Dad don't seem to live here anymore. What's going on?
I told you, didn't I? If you think you can come to the family home, go ahead and try.
Huh? I don't understand. Why would strangers be living in our house? Did Mom and Dad rent it out or something?
That's why I said Mom and Dad don't live in that house you think is the family home anymore. They moved out ages ago.
What? They moved? Why? When? Why didn't you tell me beforehand? This is my childhood home. I have memories here. Did they sell this house? That's terrible. It's the house where I grew up.
Why should we have to tell someone who left home and cut ties with us? You left home yourself and cut ties with us, right? Running away with your sister's fiancé means you were prepared for consequences like this, right? So, please keep quiet. Our family affairs have nothing to do with you.
Wait, why are you being so cold? I'm 8 months pregnant. I already left home saying I was coming back for delivery, and Ryan even quit his apartment planning to live at our family home, and he's job hunting now. We gave up our lease. We have nowhere to go. He said it would be great to work near home so he could come back easily. We planned everything around coming back here.
What a plan. Sounds like something an irresponsible, clueless loser and an idiot like you would come up with. You just assumed we'd all be here waiting for you. But unfortunately, that plan won't work out at all. Sorry, but you'll need to think of a different plan.
Why? Where are you now? Give me your address. I'm standing outside our old house with nowhere to go.
Now, I'm overseas.
What? Overseas? Like vacation overseas? When are you coming back?
Oh, didn't I mention? I didn't need to tell you, so I didn't. I got married and moved abroad.
What? Overseas? What? Moved abroad? When did this happen? How long have you been gone? Who did you marry? How could you get married without telling me?
At that time, Dad was retirement age anyway and said he'd always wanted to try living abroad, so we decided to rent out the house and all of us moved abroad together.
What? Why didn't you tell me anything about this? I'm your sister. I had a right to know.
Like I said before, I don't think I have any obligation to report to a stranger I cut ties with. You made it clear that Ryan was more important than family. Well, Dad made some investments and I started a business too. The business went well and now I'm kind of like an influencer.
What? What are you talking about? You started a business? You're an influencer?
You seemed curious, so I'm just telling you. Also, I already gave birth and have a child, so I have no interest in helping raise yours and Ryan's baby. I have no idea why you thought I'd be happy to help. Anyway, that's how it is, so good night.
Wait, hold on. So you're saying that in these 2 years, you randomly got married, moved abroad with mom and dad, started a business that succeeded, became an influencer, had a baby, and everything worked out perfectly and you're living happily? That's not fair! It's completely different from what I expected!
Expected? What exactly were you expecting?
I thought you'd be dumped by Ryan, depressed, and living at home. That's normal, right? Your fiancé was stolen by your sister, and your wedding was canceled a week before. Normally, you'd be depressed.
Do you think I wasn't depressed?
What?
Of course I was depressed. You wanting what's mine isn't something that started recently. You've always been like that, so I knew what kind of person you were. But I thought Ryan had some flaws, but was someone I could marry seriously, so I was committed to him. You took all of that away from me. It would be a lie to say I wasn't depressed.
Then why? Why are you taking such positive action?
Because just being depressed doesn't change anything. I just kept choosing actions that would benefit me and acted on them. Regardless of what happened with you, I want to live my life valuing myself.
What's that? This is really pissing me off. Only you succeed while I always fail. Why does it turn out this way? I shouldn't have stolen Ryan. If I hadn't stolen Ryan, you would be the one suffering now, and I probably would have met someone better and gotten married. Why did things turn out like this?
I can't help you with that. Imagining hypothetical scenarios about what would have happened if I married Ryan is pointless, right? That's not reality, and the actual situation is different. But I think there would have been good and bad things, and I would have found my own way to work things out, because I know myself.
I hate that about you, too. You're the one who really looks down on me. Like you're so mature and responsible, and I'm just a stupid child.
I don't look down on you. You're just a stranger to me now, and I have no interest in you. That's all. I have no plans to be involved with you anymore. I won't even tell you what country I'm in. You might figure it out if you find my social media, but there's nothing that would reveal my address. Well then, take care.
Wait, what about my home birth? Where am I supposed to give birth? I don't even have enough money for delivery costs. I was planning to have Mom and you pay for it. Why is this happening? I can't imagine giving birth overseas.
What? Why are you thinking about giving birth overseas? That's so random. I told you it's impossible if you were planning to come to us. None of us have any intention of accepting you.
Sis, don't you have any compassion? I know I hurt you, but I'm about to have a baby here. We've had a hard time since running away. Ryan stopped going to work and we ran out of money, so I had to get a part-time job too. He finally got a new job, but it's toxic and he wants to quit. He said he wanted to go back to my family home to relax while looking for his next job. What are we supposed to do if I can't go back to my family home?
How should I know? That's your own fault, isn't it? I work because I want to work too, so don't complain about having a part-time job. Well, raising kids aren't easy, and it's probably especially hard with an optimist like Ryan, but that's the path you chose, so it can't be helped. So good luck.
I heard from Emma that you moved overseas? Why didn't you contact me properly? I'm lonely!
What?
I've always been really interested in overseas life, so I'm thinking of coming with you. What do you think? Would it be okay if I came too?
I don't understand what you're talking about. What do you mean?
Emma seemed like a gentle girl who never got angry 2 years ago, but lately she's become such an angry character. What's up with that? This isn't what I expected. She's always complaining about money and work and everything. It's basically fraud at this point. If I had married you, I think I'd be living a happy life overseas right now. I really regret it.
Will you cut it out, you piece of trash?
What? What?
It's not my place to comment, but you and Emma getting married was both your choice, and you're calling Emma fraudulent or whatever? You got her pregnant and now you're saying this? You're the one who chose her over me, remember? Also, if you heard from Emma, you should know I'm married, right?
I heard that, but overseas sounds nice, though.
You've always been like this, and you haven't changed. Always saying irresponsible things and running away from reality. Why don't you stop that?
It's not like that.
Yes, it is. I heard you're job hunting, but Emma is 8 months pregnant, right? Face reality. How are you planning to make a living from now on? Were you seriously planning to rely on my family home? Who would help a crazy person who broke an engagement and randomly married my sister? Think about it a little, would you?
My family has been angry and cut ties with me since that broken engagement, and there was nowhere else to turn. I thought your family would be more forgiving since you guys are so close.
Unfortunately, you can't rely on that place either. Why don't you try being independent and facing reality for once? You're a complete stranger to me anyway. Please, don't contact me anymore. I was hesitant to say this, but I'll be blunt. I'm so glad I didn't marry you. That's all. Goodbye. Don't ever contact me again.
Sis, you really haven't contacted me at all, but I know you said not to contact you, but I'm desperate. Ryan did get a new job, but we also discovered he has debt. At this rate, I'm so anxious I don't think I can give birth to my baby properly. So please, won't you help me?
I refuse.
Why are you so cold? I'm pregnant. I'm about to give birth, and I'm with a man who has debt. I'm scared, Sarah. I don't know what I'm doing.
You chose that man yourself, right? I hope your delivery goes well, but it has nothing to do with me anymore. The family ties were completely severed by what you did 2 years ago.
Sis, I'm sorry. I saw your social media. Everyone looks so happy and close. I'm jealous.
You finally apologized. You never apologized once in these 2 years, but finally. I'll assume you've reflected a little. Well, even if you have reflected, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Ryan confessed about his debt and started working seriously, right? Then that's fine. What's the problem?
Compared to your glamorous life, it's too different and painful. Ryan is trying to work like he's had a change of heart, but it's a toxic company, so he's getting beaten down, and he says he can't save money because of the debt. He comes home exhausted and angry every day. This isn't the life I dreamed of. I was always jealous that you seemed so happy, but I never thought things would turn out like this.
If you're always envying others, nothing will come back to you. Your current situation is the result of hurting others. You didn't just hurt me, Emma. You hurt Mom and Dad, too. It's good that you reflected on your own, but that alone won't change anything. You have no choice but to use that reflection to raise your child properly. I hope you can at least raise your child to be decent. If you do that, maybe in a few years, if you develop normal human sensitivity, we might be able to meet again.
Sis, I'm sorry for everything up until now. I know I can't take back what I did, but I want to try to be a better person for my baby.
I will never help you and Ryan, but depending on your future actions, your life might change. Use this as an opportunity to reflect and connect it to your future actions. Show me through your actions, not your words.
I'll never do terrible things again. I want to see my family again. I want my baby to know their grandparents someday. I want to earn back your trust, even if it takes years.
First, why don't you take care of your current family? Because that's all you have left now. Well then, goodbye. Take care, and good luck with your delivery. After that, my life has been shining as if Emma and Ryan never existed. Using that incident as a turning point, I moved overseas with my parents and started a new business. Fortunately, our startup was a huge success. We're now running a family business that's gaining attention in our local community. Actually, I married a man I met here last year, and this year we welcomed an adorable daughter. I'm living fulfilling days despite being busy. My husband is a local entrepreneur, a gentle and reliable person. Unlike Ryan, who only put on a good front, meeting someone who genuinely supports me with integrity has been my greatest fortune. Our daughter is lovely too, and watching her grow daily brings joy to both my husband and me. I'm also active as an influencer now. When I post about life in a new country, parenting, and my challenges as a business owner on social media, many people show interest. My followers increase daily, and I constantly receive offers for events and collaborations. While sharing my glamorous lifestyle, I'm active with the desire to empower hardworking women. My updates apparently reach Emma as well. According to mutual acquaintances, she secretly checks my social media. I wonder what she thinks, knowing that the family home she abandoned has achieved such success. Rumor has it that Emma gave birth safely, ironically, to a girl as well. Ryan is still working at a toxic company while paying off his debt. No matter how much they regret the consequences of their choices, it has nothing to do with me. My parents also laugh, saying, "Those two are ancient history now." Surrounded by my beloved family, immersed in meaningful work, able to enjoy life, to protect this happiness, I will continue living looking only forward, not bound by the past.
How are you doing lately, Brenda? If there's anything inconvenient, please let me know right away.
Sarah, thank you for always looking out for me.
Of course, I worry about you living alone, especially with your mobility issues.
You're such a sweetheart. I'm managing just fine, though. The home care aide comes to help, and you and Jake check on me, too. Thanks to you, I'm living so comfortably that it doesn't feel like I need care at all.
I'm so glad to hear that, though I know it's still difficult in reality. I wish I could visit more often, but work has been absolutely crazy lately. I'm sorry I don't have more time to spare.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't feel bad. You do more than enough already. I understand your situation. You're busy with work, right? I heard you got promoted to manager.
Yes, just last month actually. It's been overwhelming, to be honest.
Manager at such a famous company that even has TV commercials, and in your 30s too. That's amazing! I really respect you.
Thank you so much, Brenda. That means a lot coming from you, though my personal time has definitely decreased because of it.
What are you saying? That means your salary is high too, right? Then you have to work hard. Success like that doesn't come easy. You should be proud.
That's true. I was able to buy this new house thanks to my current company. The mortgage is substantial, but at least we have a real home now.
Exactly. You're getting good pay for all your hard work. You bought it with money you saved while you were single, right?
Most of it, yes. I've been saving aggressively since I started working.
It's rare for a woman in her 30s to be able to do something like that these days. The fact that you could do it is the result of your effort. You should be more proud.
I appreciate you saying that. Talking with you always cheers me up, Brenda. You're always so bright and positive. I can really see that you're Jake's mother.
Jake and I only have our cheerfulness going for us. We're not smart like you, Sarah.
That cheerfulness always saves me, though I do wish Jake would fix that drinking problem of his.
His drinking problem can't be that bad, right? Jake seems to be working hard too, so cut him some slack.
That's what you say, but it's actually pretty bad, Brenda.
Come on, it's fine. At least he's not cheating or gambling. Men need to blow off steam sometimes. That's just how they are.
Well, that's true, but... Oh, sorry, my break time is ending, so I need to go. Please contact me right away if anything comes up.
Okay, you work hard too, Sarah. Take care of yourself.
Past midnight, when are you coming home? Another drinking party?
Oh, Sarah? That's right, a drinking party. Hey, how are ya? I'm doing great.
What are you saying? You're way too drunk.
Come on, don't be mad. You'll get more wrinkles.
Whose fault do you think that is? This is the third time this week, Jake. Anyway, are you coming home? Can you get back by yourself?
I'll take a taxi, so it's fine. If I can't, come pick me up.
Which is it? I have to get up early tomorrow, so that kind of thing is a problem.
If you care about me, just come pick me up.
Give me a break. If you're only going to say nonsense, I'm hanging up.
Sorry. But hey, I was just drinking with my coworkers and it came up. Our place is new, right? Pretty spacious, right?
Well, it's spacious for two people living there. What about it?
Right? Since we moved into this new place and the house is big, maybe we should have Mom move in too.
Huh? You mean live with your mom? Jake, are you serious right now? You're too drunk to have this conversation.
Yeah, I thought it was a great idea. Think about it. She needs care and we have space. Oh, and you'll take care of Mom. If you don't like that, you could just move out.
Excuse me? Did you just suggest I move out of my house? Uh-huh, right. You're really too drunk. Just come home already. You can use a taxi.
Aw, you're treating me so carelessly. I'm your beloved husband, right? Take better care of me.
I'll take care of you when you're sober. Right now, you're just saying hurtful things.
So what about living with Mom? It's fine, right?
I told you, if you want to talk about that, do it when you're sober. Besides, did you even talk to your mother about it? Making unilateral decisions is out of the question. And even if we're going to live together, there's a lot of preparation needed, right? I can't handle you just skipping all that and making unilateral demands.
Huh? I don't really get what you're saying.
Because you're drunk. Seriously, do something about that drinking habit. It's not just bothering me. You're causing trouble at work, too. Learn your lesson already.
Yes, I'll try my best.
You always say that, but nothing changes. Anyway, I'm going to bed. If you want to talk about living together, please do it when you're sober. It's my break time, so it's fine.
Well, I'm bringing Mom home this weekend. Just thought I'd let you know.
Bringing her home? Huh? What do you mean? Are you talking about a visit?
Living together! You know, I told you in that text before.
Wait a minute. You were really drunk that time, right? Were you serious? I thought that was just drunken rambling.
Well, listen to this. I don't really remember much, but apparently when I was drunk, I contacted Mom. I already promised her about living together.
What? You're kidding, right? Tell me you're joking right now.
I thought, oh crap, when I realized it too. But Mom seems excited about it. It's hard to say it was just drunken rambling at this point, you know.
So you made a major life decision while blackout drunk?
Well, I really can't back out now, so I decided we're starting to live together this weekend.
Don't mess with me. There's no way I can agree to living together for such a stupid reason. Apologize to your mother right now and cancel it. This is insane, Jake. You can't just decide this without me.
No, it's not that simple. Mom already decided to move out of her apartment. What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do? That's not the issue. Wait, she's already processing the move out? Without consulting me at all? This is my house that I bought.
Well, honestly, I thought you'd be mad if I told you. I figured if I got the move-out process done first, you couldn't really complain, right? So I kept it quiet.
Are you out of your mind? You thought I'd be less mad if you went behind my back? I haven't gotten any contact from your mother about this.
I took care of that, too. I told her you agreed to it.
You lied to your own mother about me agreeing? Why are you only efficient at times like this?
Well, don't be like that. What's done is done. Just give up.
Give up? Give up? Are you hearing yourself right now? What about your mother's care? What are you planning to do?
You can handle that, right? If you won't, then get out, like I said.
Seriously, stop screwing around. You should be the one getting out.
Huh? No, that was just a joke, you know? I was just remembering what I said when I was drunk. You understand that, right?
Are you drunk now too? You're not, right? You're saying this sober? Then don't you understand there are things you can and can't joke about? How can you joke about kicking me out of my own house?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd get that mad. I just thought, you know, you're good at taking care of people.
You think sorry fixes everything? And even though you apologized, you're still going ahead with the living arrangement, right? You're not reflecting on any of this at all. That's it. Never come home again.
Mom, this is really bad. Can you try to convince Sarah?
What happened so suddenly? Did you have a fight with Sarah?
Well, you know how we talked about living together?
This weekend, right? I've already packed my things and said goodbye to the neighbors. What about it?
Sarah is saying the living arrangement is impossible. This is really bad. She's completely lost it. I don't know what to do.
What? But I already processed moving out.
Right? So, Mom, can you convince Sarah? Otherwise, the whole living arrangement might fall through. You're good at talking to her. She always listens to you.
That's fine, but Sarah really agreed to this living arrangement, right?
Why are you asking that suddenly? That's what I told you, right?
Well, it's just, would that responsible Sarah really say something like this at the last minute? Something seems strange about this. She's always been so considerate about everything.
Don't be stupid. Sarah has that side to her, too. She can be really stubborn when she wants to be. Besides, if the living arrangement falls through, you're the one who'll be in trouble. You need care, but you're giving up your apartment. What are you gonna do?
That's true, but I'm starting to worry that maybe I rushed into this.
Also, she seems mad at me, too, and might kick me out of the house. You need to convince her about that, too.
Huh? That's definitely strange. Why would she kick you out? You're married.
I don't know. She's being completely unreasonable. Just do it. Anyway, Mom's and my future depends on convincing Sarah.
Bother you after work. I wanted to talk about Jake.
I heard he's been staying with you yesterday and today. I'm sorry our problems are causing you trouble.
That's not a big deal, but isn't this situation partly your fault too?
What do you mean?
From what I heard, you agreed to the living arrangement once, right? Jake probably pushed the arrangement forward forcefully, but is it right to overturn a decided arrangement at this timing?
Come to think of it, he said he told you that. Brenda, I need to ask you something directly.
What do you mean?
I didn't know anything about living with you, Brenda. Of course, I never agreed to it.
What? Really? But Jake said you two had discussed about it.
I did hear about the living arrangement itself, but Jake was just drunk when he said it, so I didn't take it seriously. Jake said he contacted you while drunk too, right?
What's that about? That's completely different from what I heard. No wonder it seemed strange. He told me you had agreed and were looking forward to it. If you two had talked it through properly, this wouldn't have happened at the last minute.
I'm so sorry, Brenda. You're scheduled to move out of your apartment, right?
Yes, this Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to do now, but I guess I have no choice. Given the circumstances, I can't force the living arrangement. I'll talk to my landlord and see if I can cancel the move out.
No, Brenda, you can come live here as planned.
Really? Is that okay? But Jake forced this decision while he was drunk. I don't want to impose on you because of his mistake.
Knowing your situation, I'm not going to turn you away. However, Jake is banned from the house.
I won't say anything about that now, but are you really sure? I need care to live. Won't I be a burden to you?
If we keep the same arrangement with the home care aide as before, there shouldn't be a problem. Moving will be different from what you're used to, so you'll have to bear with that, though.
That's no problem at all. Sarah, thank you so much. I'll try to find a new place as soon as possible and move out, so please bear with me until then.
Wait! I just heard from Mom! Living together is okay? But Mom got mad at me! What's going on?
Think about it calmly. Your mother already processed moving out of her apartment, right? I can't do something as inhumane as leaving your mother, who needs care, homeless.
Huh? Then what about me? I'm your husband. Doesn't that count for something?
You're always getting drunk and sleeping outside anyway. Having no home suddenly won't be a problem for you, right?
No, it will be a problem. Why just me? If Mom is okay, I should be okay too. I hate to say this, but I'm still your husband.
Like I said, your mother has circumstances. She needs care and has nowhere else to go because of your lies. Compared to that, what about you? You're the cause of this whole mess. Why should I have to consider your feelings too?
But still, why won't you just let me into the house? Would a normal person go this far? We're married! Married couples are supposed to work things out.
I've told you so many times before, right? Fix that drinking habit! Not only won't you fix it, but you've brought me even more trouble and I'm fed up. Why won't I let just you into the house? Obviously, it's because that shitty drinking habit of yours won't get better.
Hey, I'm sorry. Don't get so mad. I know I messed up, but isn't this punishment too harsh?
If you were really sorry, you'd make an effort to fix it, right? Have you ever tried even once?
Well, I've been thinking about fixing it someday. It's not as easy as you think, Sarah.
Someday when? When I'm your mother's age? I'm not that patient. If you understand, quit drinking right now and go shave your head. We'll talk after that.
Hey, Mom, is Sarah still mad? Hotel life is getting tough. I'm running out of money and I miss home.
Of course she is. You haven't come to apologize even once since then. Thinking you'll be forgiven like that is too convenient.
Well, but Sarah is scary when she's mad, and usually even when she gets mad, she forgives me eventually, so I'm kinda waiting for that moment.
Jake, stop making fun of Sarah. This isn't like your usual little fights. The story you told me was a lie, too. That's why this happened. You keep doing these quick fixes.
You say that, but I am reflecting properly. I've been thinking about everything a lot.
If you're reflecting, then go apologize. Not doing that proves you're not really reflecting.
So, to make apologizing easier, could you tell Sarah that I'm reflecting? You know, if it comes from you, Mom, Sarah might think about forgiving me, right?
I'm truly appalled. Even now you're trying to get forgiveness through such schemes. As your mother, I'm so ashamed I could cry. Thinking about how I've been imposing you on Sarah all this time, I'm so sorry for her.
That's harsh. I was getting along fine with Sarah, just getting scolded a little about my drinking.
There you go, being optimistic again. You don't understand the real issue here.
The real issue?
This problem started with your drinking, that's true. But the real problem is your attitude towards Sarah.
Attitude? I think I'm a pretty good husband, actually. Since we both work, I do housework too, and on days off we spend time together as a couple. Sure, maybe my drinking is bad, but everything else is fine, right?
A good husband? What good husband gets kicked out by his wife? You only think about yourself. That's why, no matter what you say, you don't really reflect and try to rely on me.
But still...
But still? More excuses? What's the point of protecting yourself like that? This whole situation is the result of accumulating that kind of behavior. Reflect on that properly and show Sarah through your actions, not words. If you can't do that, I won't consider you my son anymore.
Sarah, this whole incident made me realize I've been taking advantage of your kindness all this time. I'll quit drinking and apologize about Mom moving in. I'm really sorry.
I see. So what time were you drinking until last night?
Huh?
You had the day off today, and because you were going to apologize to me, you gathered your coworkers for a rally, right? First, apologize by text, then go home and bow down. You were making a scene about that, weren't you?
How do you know about that? Who told you?
Who do you think has been picking you up every time you get drunk and pass out? When you cause trouble at bars or say awful things to your boss, when I came to pick you up and found out, do you think I never apologized for you?
Well, but why would you...
Just in case, I exchanged contact info with the coworkers you often drink with. Of course I did. Since I have to apologize instead of you, I need someone to ask about what trouble you caused, where you are.
So you know about last night's drinking party, too?
Yes, I heard all the details. Last night, you drank so much you couldn't even call a taxi yourself, right? You contacted me this late because you couldn't wake up due to your hangover, right?
No, listen, last night's drinking was the last time. I'll never drink again. I swear on my life, Sarah.
I told you to quit drinking just 1 week ago, right? What am I supposed to believe in someone who can't even hold out for 1 week?
Please look forward to the new me. Can't you work with me on this? I know I've let you down, but I'm begging you for one more chance.
Like hell that'll work, you asshole! I've been looking forward to it, and this is the result! How many times do you think I've heard you say you'll quit drinking? I've been sick of counting.
This time is for real. I'm seriously quitting, so don't abandon me. I don't think my current life exists just because of me alone. I can live this lifestyle because you're here. I understand that completely. That's exactly why I understand there's no going back. So please.
I'm sick of apologies that are just words. I want a divorce. I'm tired of dealing with you.
No! Wait, I don't want a divorce like this! I don't have a home, and I won't be able to live like I used to! I absolutely don't want that!
I don't care! I've been cleaning up after all the messes you made while drinking. I'm even letting your mother, whose living arrangement you decided without asking, stay because of her circumstances. Everything so far has been me suffering for your convenience. So next, it's your turn to Brenda, you really helped me out. Thanks to you, I was able to divorce Jake successfully. Don't worry about that. All I did was get Jake to sign the divorce papers. Jake refused the divorce for days. I was prepared for divorce mediation at this rate, so you really saved me. I never expected him to be so stubborn about it. I just did what was right, but I'm really sorry. I couldn't see what Jake was doing. As his mother, I should have raised him better. Don't say that. This was originally a problem between us as a married couple. You don't need to feel guilty about it, Brenda. No, let me say this. Even when you consulted me about Jake, I just assumed everything was okay. That's why I was too late to notice your suffering. The fact that it ended in divorce is partly my fault, too. If we're talking like that, then I'm at fault too. I kept telling myself that Jake would be a good husband if he just didn't drink, avoiding the real problem. If he were really a good husband, he would have quit drinking long ago. That's true, but I'm already causing you trouble with my situation, right? Even though I'm looking for a new place, you're still letting me stay in your house. No amount of apologies would be enough. I'm really sorry.
Ah, I see.
I see? What do you mean, suddenly?
I understand the difference between you and Jake now, Brenda.
The difference?
You and Jake are both always bright and positive, but Brenda, you're someone who can properly reflect and apologize.
That's just natural, isn't it?
But Jake couldn't do that, which is why I divorced him. So that quality of yours is definitely a virtue. That's exactly why I'm living with you, even after divorcing Jake.
Sarah.
Of course, this can't continue forever, but I want to maintain a good relationship with you going forward.
That's right. If it weren't for your marriage to Jake, we might never have met. Thinking about it that way, this connection must be special. If it's okay with you, I'd be happy if we could stay close even after I move to my new place.
Yes, please take care of me going forward. Brenda! Able to divorce successfully. Considering the mental anguish I suffered due to Jake's drinking problem, I decided to request alimony as well. It wasn't an enormous amount, but combined with the cost of alimony and moving to a new place, it wiped out Jake's share of our assets. Since I earned significantly more than Jake to begin with, his standard of living dropped considerably. From the shock of divorce and the drop in living standards, Jake turned to alcohol. As a result, his drinking caused major behavioral problems, and he was fired from his company. I heard he's now living alone in a rundown apartment, drinking cheap alcohol and crying. As for me, since Brenda moved out, I've had my parents move in with me. Brenda decided to move into an assisted living facility, taking this as a good opportunity. I still visit her when I have time, and as promised, we continue to have a good relationship. While my relationship with Brenda became ambiguous after divorcing Jake, both Brenda and I are happy with our current relationship. Margaret, about Sarah's wedding next week, Kevin and I will pick up your husband, Henry, and we'll meet you directly at the venue. Is that okay?
Yes, Emma, please do that. I'll stay at a hotel near the venue. Just send me the meeting place and time for the day.
Are you sure? Is it really okay to go separately? If we're meeting at the venue anyway, wouldn't it be easier to go together? We could all travel in one car, and it might be more convenient for everyone.
It's fine to go separately. Emma, you've probably noticed, haven't you, that my husband and I are finished as a married couple. It's better for both of us to spend fewer time together as possible.
You don't have to say it like that. I know you and Henry have had your differences, but this is Sarah's special day. Maybe it would be good to try to put things aside just for the wedding?
You don't need to be considerate. After Sarah's wedding is over, we're planning to divorce anyway. Until then, as long as we can maintain minimum appearances, I don't care.
What? Divorce? Margaret, I had no idea things had gotten this serious between you two.
Yes, we've been talking about it for years, and the divorce papers are already prepared. It's just that Henry asked me to wait at least until the children were independent, so I'm reluctantly keeping up the pretense of being married. Honestly, I've been ready to end this for a long time, but he kept begging me to wait.
I see. Honestly, I didn't think things had progressed that far. Kevin visits your family home quite frequently. Is that related to this?
It seems like Henry's health hasn't been good lately. I hardly go home and have no interest. Kevin and Sarah are worried and visit often. To be honest, I find it exhausting being around him these days. Every conversation turns into an argument or uncomfortable silence.
I see. That's why. Oh, sorry. The kids will be home soon, so I'll excuse myself.
Okay. Well, please take care of things for Sarah's wedding day. already?
Yep, just got on. Is Lily asleep already?
Yeah, a little while ago. She said she'd wait for Daddy to come home, but she reached her limit. She was so excited to show you her drawing from school today.
I see. Well, can't be helped. With Sarah's wedding next week, maybe we can take her somewhere fun this weekend. I feel bad that I've been so busy with work and wedding preparations lately.
She understands, but I think a family outing would be perfect.
Oh, by the way, is Mom still planning to go separately to Sarah's wedding?
Yeah, just like she said before, she's fine meeting at the venue. She said she'd stay at a hotel near the venue. And Kevin, there's something I need to tell you about my conversation with your mother today. Is it true that your parents are getting divorced after Sarah's wedding?
Did Mom tell you? I was wondering when she'd start talking about it with other people.
She said the divorce papers are already prepared. She's serious, right? I have to admit, I was completely shocked when she told me.
Yeah, it's awkward to say this as their son, but honestly, it's more like finally than surprising. Actually, I'm more surprised they haven't divorced until now.
Really? That much? I mean, I knew they weren't the most affectionate couple, but I thought that was just their way.
Well, Mom has apparently been promiscuous with men since way back. To be blunt, she had affairs when she was younger, too.
Oh my, I didn't know your mother was that type of person. That explains why she's been so distant from your father lately.
But Dad didn't divorce her because of me and Sarah. You know how old-fashioned Dad is, right? He seemed to have an aversion to divorce itself. He always said that marriage was a commitment for life, no matter what. So even when he was angry about the affairs, he ultimately turned a blind eye and let it slide.
Well, divorce was rare when your parents were young. Being a single parent would have been much harder than it is now. Your father is such a patient man. I can't imagine how difficult this must have been for him.
Exactly, but this time Dad seems serious, so I'm actually relieved. Both Sarah and I honestly thought Dad was being too patient, and we think his recent health problems might be from mental exhaustion because of Mom. He's been looking so worn down lately, I think the stress is really affecting him.
Speaking of which, is your father's health really that bad? I haven't been able to see him much because of Lily. The last time I saw him, he did look thinner than usual.
It's not immediately serious, but Dad's getting older. Mom hardly comes home either, so it's concerning. He's been having trouble sleeping, and his appetite isn't what it used to be, and, well, knowing Mom, she's probably having another affair somewhere.
That was in the past, right? I mean, surely she wouldn't still be doing that kind of thing now.
Who knows? That's exactly why Dad wants to sort things out.
Sort things out?
Actually, let's not talk about this now. I'm almost at the station. This is heavy stuff, and I don't want to get into it while I'm on the train.
Okay, I'll warm up dinner and wait for you. We can talk more about this at home if you want.
Thanks. I'll be home soon.
Hey, Emma, it's already past the meeting time, so why aren't you here? I made the effort to be here on time. What are you thinking? Sorry, Margaret, we're a bit tied up. Being late to my daughter's wedding. You've got some nerve for a daughter-in-law. Henry and Kevin are both late too. How pathetic. I thought you all were more excited about Sarah's wedding than I was. Well, whatever. Just come here right now. Otherwise, I'll make you divorce my son. Margaret, we're currently at your husband's funeral, so it's impossible. What? What's that? What kind of joke? Oh, I get it. This is payback against me, right? What I said earlier was a joke. Did you really think I could make Kevin divorce you? That boy would never listen to me anyway. Getting angry was just a joke, too. Come on, Emma, this isn't funny anymore. Sarah's going to be devastated if we're all late.
No, that's not what I mean. A few days ago, Henry passed away. This isn't a joke or a lie. It's the truth.
Stop saying ridiculous things. Stop with the obvious lies. If you're angry about something, just say it directly. Don't make up stories like this.
You've been away from home for about a week, right? Then it's natural that you wouldn't know. Margaret, I'm being completely serious right now. This is not a joke.
No, if my husband really died, there's no way his wife wouldn't be contacted, right? But I haven't received a phone call or even a text. This is obviously a lie.
That's natural, because you weren't invited to the funeral.
What? Why not? That doesn't make any sense at all. I'm his wife.
If you think I'm lying, you'll know immediately if you go into the venue. Today's wedding was canceled, and Sarah is also attending the funeral. When you see no one's there, you'll understand it's true. Well, I'm busy, so...
No, that's not what I mean. Wait, Emma? Emma? Kevin, is it true that your father died? I just went to the wedding venue and it's completely empty. What's going on?
What's with you, Mom? You're being noisy. It's true, but so what?
Then why wasn't I contacted at all? Emma said I wasn't invited, but what does that mean? I've been calling everyone and no one answered. I don't deserve being left out.
It means exactly what Emma said. You're not welcome. It would be troublesome if you came without being invited, so just stay put.
No, why would that happen? I'm his wife. It's strange that I, his wife, wasn't invited to the funeral. This has to be some kind of mistake. There must be a misunderstanding.
It can't be helped. It was Dad's own wish.
What? Your father's? That can't be right. Why would he exclude me from his own funeral?
He suddenly collapsed a few days ago and was taken to the hospital. We were gonna contact you too, but he said not to contact you, and if he died, not to invite you to the funeral either. Even when he was barely conscious, he was very clear about this point. We just fulfilled Dad's last wish. I have no intention of telling you the funeral location.
Why would he do such a thing? Sure, we were planning to divorce after Sarah's wedding, but we haven't even divorced yet. I don't deserve to be treated like this.
You don't deserve it, huh? Well, if that's what you want to think, whatever. Either way, Dad, Sarah, me, and all the other relatives don't want you to come. Besides, it's not your business anymore, so just shut up.
What? Not my business. I'm his wife, so of course it's my business. And after the funeral, there's the matter of inheritance, right? Excluding just me is too unfair. I have rights, legal rights as his spouse.
That's why I'm telling you it's pointless for you to worry about inheritance. You really don't get it, do you? You have no idea what's coming. Anyway, I'm busy, so don't contact me anymore. See ya!
Your calls these past few days. Besides Henry's funeral, there were many other things to handle.
That doesn't matter now. Why can't I get into the house? The locks have been changed and no one will open the door. What's going on?
Sorry for the inconvenience. You can come back now.
What do you mean you can come back now? That's my house to begin with, so of course I can. I've lived in that house for decades. It's my home. Anyway, the funeral is over and things have settled down, right? What about the inheritance? What's happening with the inheritance?
Inheritance? I don't think that's something you need to worry about.
Of course I need to worry about it. I'm Henry's wife. I looked it up briefly. As the spouse, I get half, right? The remaining half gets divided among the children. That's the general rule. I even consulted with a lawyer friend about this. I know my rights.
This is hard to say, but there's no inheritance for you.
What? Emma, what are you saying? That can't be right.
It can, because you and Henry are no longer married.
No longer married? Because he died? But we haven't completed the divorce procedures yet, right? So we're still married, right? The papers were just sitting there. We never actually filed them.
No, apparently, Henry submitted the divorce papers while he was alive. So, when he passed away, you were no longer married.
Submitted the divorce papers I gave to him? But I thought we agreed to wait until after Sarah's wedding.
Apparently so. I didn't know either, so I was surprised. Since that's the case, there's property division from the divorce, but no inheritance. Regarding property division, he apparently consulted with a lawyer before he died, so please ask the lawyer for details later.
Wait, hold on. I can't accept this being decided so unilaterally. He never even told me he was filing those papers.
Even if you say that, you were planning to divorce anyway, right? Then you weren't expecting Henry's inheritance from the beginning, were you?
That's true, but I didn't think he'd die this soon. Dying at this timing and being told I can't have anything, it feels like I'm losing out. If I had known this would happen, I would have handled things differently.
I can't believe those words come out after your husband died. Dealing with you any further is just unpleasant. Just take your
It's true, but... Oh, by the way, come get your stuff soon. We're planning to move in soon, and your stuff is in the way.
Move in? Why? That house is mine, right?
No, why would you think that? I'm inheriting the family home. That's what was written in Dad's will.
Wait a minute. What about my property division? Property division means splitting assets in half, right? Then I'll take that house.
You only get monetary assets. The house and land are Dad's portion. Who inherits them is Dad's decision.
But I didn't hear anything about property division. I can't accept having it decided so unilaterally.
Huh? When you signed the divorce papers, you said money was fine for property division.
Really? Did I?
Yes, I heard it was documented and given to the lawyer. But shouldn't you be worrying about other things besides inheritance and property division? You don't have time to be so carefree.
What do you mean? What else could there possibly be to worry about?
Before Dad died, I was asked to do blood tests for Sarah and Dad.
Blood tests? Wait, that means...
You had an affair shortly before Sarah was born, right? When Sarah was born, she didn't resemble him at all, and he'd been concerned about it. But if he confronted you about it and his suspicions were right, it would put you and Sarah in a difficult position. So he pretended not to notice and acted like it was his imagination.
Then why now, of all times?
He'd decided to divorce you, but Dad's too soft. I suppose he wanted one final push, a reason not to regret divorcing you. The blood test results, you know better than anyone, right?
But even if that's discovered now, so what? Even if Sarah isn't his biological child, it doesn't matter, because that he is already dead. What's done is done. There's no point in rehashing old mistakes.
You'll find out soon enough. You can act tough now, but it won't last long. We will never forgive you for betraying Dad and lying about Sarah's parentage. Just remember that.
all of a sudden? Well, I unknowingly got divorced from Henry, right? Because of that, Kevin is inheriting the family home, and I've lost my place to live. Kevin and Sarah are ignoring my calls. Could you say something to them? I'm at my wit's end here, Emma. I don't know what else to do.
No place to live? That can't be right, can it?
What? Are you being sarcastic? You're living in my house, so I don't have one.
I suppose that could be considered sarcasm, but you could move in with your affair partner's house, so you do have a place to live, right?
Affair partner? You mean Sarah's father? I cut ties with him when Henry found out about the affair.
Not him, your current affair partner. You have one, right?
What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean by that.
You don't need to play dumb. Henry investigated everything to be prepared when he divorced you. He gathered all the evidence, and you were with someone when you stayed at that hotel before, right?
Oh my! Did he investigate that much? How embarrassing!
Is that all?
What do you mean, all? Are you telling me to apologize to him now?
You know what you should do. It wouldn't hurt to apologize at his grave.
Don't be silly. He's already dead, so apologizing won't mean anything. Besides, you call it an affair, but we were finished as a couple. I wasn't having an affair. I was just taking the next step a little early. I didn't do anything that deserves such harsh criticism.
If that's the case, your head start was too early. The world calls that an affair. That's why even the relatives told you not to come to the funeral.
Ah, I wondered why the relatives said that when Henry just told me not to come. But everything was already exposed and everyone knew.
Exactly. You have no allies left.
So what? I probably won't see the relatives again anyway, so I don't care if they hate me. Family gatherings were always boring anyway.
I hope you don't regret those words.
Regret? Why would I? Of course I won't. I thought I might get the house or land if I complained enough, but it seems pointless. Oh well, I'll enjoy my new life. You enjoy yours too.
Like you're living quite the enjoyable life. I heard you're living it up with your affair partner using the property division money.
So what? It's my money now, so I can use it however I want. After being trapped in that miserable marriage for so long, I deserve to have some fun.
Yeah, it's your money to use as you want. Just don't come crying that you don't have enough money later.
Of course I won't. My boyfriend is quite wealthy, you know. The money I got this time is just windfall money. Even if it runs out, it won't affect my daily life.
Well, I'm relieved to hear that. Then there's no problem if I claim compensation from you.
What? Compensation? For what? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
For your affairs! Not just your current partner, but also for the affair that resulted in Sarah. I finally finished talking with the lawyer yesterday. You should receive notice soon.
What? What are you talking about? Why can I be sued for compensation by you for my affairs? Only your father could do that, right? Well, he's already dead, though. This doesn't make any legal sense.
The right to claim compensation can be inherited.
What? That means... Are you saying you inherited the right to sue me?
I can claim the compensation Dad couldn't. By the way, Dad only recently learned that Sarah has a different father. The statute of limitations for compensation for affairs and infidelity is within 3 years of discovery. Regarding Sarah's parentage, I can still claim compensation without any problem.
No way, because if that happens... Kevin, you can't be serious about this. I'm your mother.
Pregnancy and childbirth from an affair results in higher compensation than usual, so combining this affair with Sarah's parentage, the total claim will be quite substantial.
Wait, I've already spent the property division money. In this situation, I can't pay high compensation. You have to understand, I had no idea this was coming.
Have your wealthy boyfriend pay for all of it. I'm separately suing him for compensation anyway. You had an affair because he was better than Dad, right? Then he'll pay for you.
Don't be ridiculous. It's not that simple. Anyone would be troubled by sudden high claims. Kevin, please reconsider. Can't we work this out as a family without involving lawyers and courts?
Reconsider for someone who didn't shed a tear when Dad died and didn't even apologize once? No way! Sarah and I always hated you for making Dad suffer. I have no intention of showing you any mercy now.
Don't say that. I'm your mother, not helping your parent in trouble. That makes you a failure as children.
We don't want to hear that from someone who failed as both a mother and a wife. I'm gonna make you pay properly and report it to Dad. Dad died before I could be filial to him. This will be my first and last act of filial piety. So Dad can drink good beer in heaven, I'm gonna be thorough.
Emma, please help me. Kevin says he's going to sue me for compensation. I told him to stop, but that boy won't listen to me. I'm desperate here. I don't know what else to do.
Of course he won't. The wounds your actions inflicted on Kevin's family are deep. Henry, Sarah, and Kevin too. Can you understand the sadness of suddenly learning you're not blood related to your father? Can you comprehend the anguish of discovering that your daughter, your sister, is another man's child?
But what's done is done, right? They got hurt because they dug up the past. I kept quiet to prevent this from happening. If I had told the truth from the beginning, it would have been so much worse.
So, Henry and Kevin were wrong to do that?
Yes! If he was going to die, he should have died quietly. Then I wouldn't be in this mess. Really, what an inconsiderate man to the very end. He's still causing me problems even from the grave.
You really are irredeemably worthless, aren't you? I don't know anyone more considerate than Henry.
That's because you didn't really know him. He was sloppy, grumpy, inconsiderate, just a worthless man. You only saw his good side because you weren't married to him.
Do you know what that worthless man said to Sarah when he learned the truth?
I wonder. He probably just said something tactless. Knowing him, he probably made her feel worse about the whole situation.
Even if we're not blood related, even if you were born from infidelity, you're my daughter. I'm proud of that, and I'll pray for your happiness from beyond. That's what he said. Thanks to Henry, Sarah was saved.
Really? Saying something so uncharacteristically smooth. I'm surprised he could come up with something like that on his deathbed.
That shows how big Henry's heart was. If you had been honest about Sarah's parentage instead of lying, things might have turned out differently. Thinking about that makes me truly regret this outcome.
Then you could tell Kevin to stop this foolishness, right? Otherwise, both my boyfriend and I will be in big trouble. Emma, you're the only one who might be able to reason with him.
But you didn't do that, did you? Fearing your sins would multiply, you deceived Henry, Sarah, and Kevin. As a fellow mother and wife, I despise you.
You don't have to go that far. You might have an affair someday, too. Marriage gets boring after a while. You understand when you're older.
My happiness is Kevin and our child spending time laughing with me. There's no value in anything gained by betraying and saddening my husband and child.
But I'm part of your family too. If things continue like this, that family won't be able to laugh together. That would make you sad too, right? So please convince Kevin. I'm begging you. I'll do anything you want.
Once you divorced Henry, you're no longer family. So you can apologize from your heart when you meet Henry again someday. We'll give you proper punishment in Henry's compensation. We thoroughly pursued the matter of Sarah's parentage and claimed a substantial amount. Margaret, who had squandered the property division money, couldn't possibly pay, and both she and her affair partner were driven to bankruptcy. This caused her to break up with her affair partner, but with Kevin's family and relatives unable to rely on, she's now apparently homeless. As for us, we held Sarah's wedding again after it was canceled, celebrating grandly. We reported this and the Margaret's downfall to Henry, so we hope he is enjoying some good beer in heaven with this as accompaniment.